Commander Murado, please come to the communication room immediately. We've received an urgent message from Federation headquarters.
Moad Garrison, Commander Murato. I'm O'Hara, the newly appointed Special Assistant to the Department of Interplanetary Development.
Yes, ma'am.
From now on, all of your future duties will be under my administration.
Yes, ma'am.
Special Assignment Number 6. Find and apprehend the following android. Registration number ESP4678-201. Individual name, Do. Our follow-up investigation has confirmed the target's presence on Moad. I'm now transmitting his current location as well as his physical specifications and history. It will be automatically saved to your files. Additionally, we support and approve the use of any means necessary to apprehend him. However, all of the android's parts, no matter what their condition, absolutely must be preserved and handed over to us. I will arrive on Moad in 72 hours. I hope that you will be prepared to hand him over to me by that time.
Harry. My Harry Thompson. I still remember when I first met you at a little pub in the 14th mining area. You know, the name of the pub was White Stone.
I don't know. I've never been there.
You were wearing a cute little tie that day, and one of your arms was injured.
No,
it's okay. It's not unusual for people to lose their memory when they get turned into an android. That's why I'm telling you all of these things. Because I know that you'll eventually remember. You'll remember that you loved me. I remember how you used to always sit alone in the corner of Whitestone. I fell in love with you the moment I laid eyes on you. Every night I looked at you alone. And for you alone I sang a song of love. With all my heart.
Through now was built by connecting the countless number of shafts that were dug to mine Moad oil over the last 100 years. We laid rails down on the mining shafts, then pulled in the pre-existing train line. Now that the tracks are connected, we're free to move all throughout Moad's underground network. But most importantly, these tunnels form a vast underground labyrinth that allows us to hide from our enemies. Our base is carefully hidden and remains undetected to this day. We will arrive at headquarters soon. Captain Ahab.
Yeah?
Please, I'd like to thank you again for coming. I'm honored to have the greatest whale hunters in the universe as guests. You've brought so much courage and hope to my people.
Why, thank you.
You flatter me.
He might say that we bring courage and hope. But we all know that we ain't worthy of such praise, no matter how sweet it sounds. No, the fact of the matter be that dogs like us are often more trouble than we're worth. After all, we be whale hunters to the core. We chose this path so that we could do as we pleased. I'll give it to you straight. We be the sort who don't like taking orders from anyone. Well, it's more like we can't. I wanted to make that perfectly clear.
I see.
My only target be that devil Moby Dick.
I understand.
Then we're okay, matey. I guess that settles it.
Huh? What?
Lucky luck, Sachko. As of today, I order ye to leave the Ahab Whale Hunting Company.
Huh?
Ye don't have to follow orders from me anymore, you hear? From now on, all you have to worry about is your brother and planet Moad. Aye. Chocolate, chocolate, yours in my chocolate.
Captain!
Even me red shoes turn all white. Why, oh, why do they have to be that way? Oh!
Moments later, the train arrived at headquarters. Of course, everyone gave Captain Ahab and his crew a warm welcome. And for the first time since Moab's civilian movement had been formed, we had a huge party. 500 meters underground, we all tried to have a good time and take our minds off the war for just a moment. But it's not fair, kicking me off the crew all of a sudden like that. That was really cruel, Captain.
Hey, looky.
Yes?
Go up and give us all a shanty, matey.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me! And in the sunny days, oh, it melts me, shining star!
You used to love the ocean. You always said that mining oil made you feel like you were suffocating in darkness. So coming to the vast open ocean was liberating. We used to always watch the waves together on your days off. Then, as we sat together on the warm sand, you would always ask me to sing for you. I was so happy. I hoped those days would never end. I never thought you would leave.
Planetary Development Law number 102. Compulsory immigration.
Yes, that's right. The oil fields and mines were all shut down, one after another. The people abandoned this planet.
They didn't abandon it. They were forced to leave by the Federation.
It's all the same to me. No matter how much heart I put into my singing, as each day passed, there were fewer and fewer people to listen to my song. Can you imagine how painful that must be for an android that was only built to sing? But no matter how hard it got, I never lost hope, because you were always there. Until that terrible day that you were taken away.
Mr. Harry Thompson, you were ordered to vacate this planet a long time ago. Unless you have a legitimate reason for staying here, you'll have to face the consequences.
You're forcing me to leave my home?
No exceptions are permitted.
Let go of me!
Don't move.
You're charged with murder. You are under arrest.
Let go of me! Let go! You bastard!
Harry!
I'll come back! I promise I'll come back! I'll come back to see you no matter what!
And then, you came back to me. Harry, do you remember anything? Anything at all?
No, nothing. But
what?
I want you to sing. Sing for me, like you did before.
Don't be afraid, my love. I'm always here loving you with all the strength you gave to me. I'll stay with you, my love. So smile at me so gently in times like these. I need you most.
This is a sacred shrine buried 500 meters underground. It was made to honor the spirits of miners who passed away at work. Cave-ins, fires. Over 50,000 miners have been laid to rest in the past 100 years. Master Shiro comes here every day to pray for these people.
Shh! Kiyoshi, shh! Kiyoshi, it's bad manners to interrupt someone who's praying.
It's all right. Here, boy. Come over here, Kiyoshi. Oh, I understand. You want to offer a prayer too, don't you? For your master who passed away? Come, let us pray. We can pray together. I pray, appealing to the infinite universe, for For it is you who makes the stars shine, who brings waves to the vast ocean, who causes people to be born into this world. At times you are known as God. At times you are known as the universe itself. You are forever hidden from our eyes, but forever lingering in our hearts. We who are fools sometimes feel your presence and sometimes lose sight of it. However, we pray that you stay with us through our countless hardships. Your presence will give us hope when we are overwhelmed with despair. As we pass our time flustered and uncertain, please shed a single ray of light on the darkness of our conscience and light the way to righteousness. I pray that you will always be with us in our hearts and minds and never let us lose sight of you!
The only time I ever bowed me head down to God was at the church in the orphanage, when I wanted to wangle some coconut chocolates out of the minister. Now listen up, me hearty. I don't want to be a black spot or nothing, but there's something I've got to get off my chest.
Go ahead.
What is this? Are you asking for divine intervention? So everyone here is supposed to be pure of heart and forgiven by God, eh? Just pure and righteous people fighting for freedom. Is that what this is? Just so you know, we aren't, or at least I'm not, pure-hearted or righteous at all.
Hey, what the hell's wrong with you? We all just came here to help these people out.
Can it? Belay that talk, you quack.
What did you say?
I'm saying there's no such thing as a pure and righteous war. You get what I mean, Lucky's big brother? Whatever the reasons are, if both sides are fighting to win, they have to trample down and kill their opponents.
I understand.
No, you don't. If you understood, then you wouldn't be having to ask your God to help you. Because any divine being that helps you kill people isn't a real God at all. Listen, a God is someone you say I'm sorry to after you've done something you knew was wrong. It's someone you get on your knees and pray your hardest to for forgiveness. That's all it is. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's dangerous. You can't bring something like God's religion onto the battlefield. It makes life cheap, you know? There are people who say they're doing it for God or whatever, then throw their lives away without a second thought. That kind of thing puts me at me rope's end. I've seen that kind of war. I've seen it too many times. A dead man ain't worth a thing. I think people who lose and survive deserve more respect than people who die for the sake of victory. Well, if anyone here dies a cheap death because of you and your God, that's the moment I'll be saying fair winds to this planet.
I understand.
I don't think you understand at all, but I've now said me piece.
But you were able to say these things because you have a strong heart, Ahab. People who are weak and people who are powerless need to have some sort of strength if they are to go into battle.
Don't be stupid. Where do you be seeing anyone who's weak? You're alive, aren't you? That means you're strong. I guess we're done. Just can't get along with you. Even though I do just fine with Lucky.
Captain Ahab.
Captain Ahab!
I guess I really ruined the mood, eh? I'm sorry, my mistake. It seems like every time I come to holy kind of places like this, the blood rushes to me head and I lose me cool. And I hope you can forgive an old dog like me.
This is just something I heard, but apparently Ahab was abandoned as a child. Before he was old enough to know any better, he was already in an orphanage, being cared for by the minister of his church.
He grew up in a church, but he doesn't believe in God? What's up with that?
It's no surprise, really. That's just the kind of guy he is.
I am an android who exists only for the people who work here on Moad. I cannot live anywhere but on this planet. This flower only blooms on Moad. It's my energy source. Without this flower, I cease to function. I can neither move nor sing. I've been programmed that way. That flower, the poesy, is my life. So all I could do was wait for you, Harry. Even though I wanted to, I couldn't leave to search for you.
In 9 months, this planet will be wiped into oblivion.
I know that.
But if you stay here, you won't survive.
I'm not afraid anymore. I was able to see you again. I have no regrets. All that's left for me to do now is live out my fate along with this planet. But you have to escape, because I want you to live. Harry, please just stay with me a little longer. Just a bit longer. Then I want you to leave this dying world behind. I want you to live. I want you to live, and sometimes Remember me just a little bit. That's my only wish. That's all I need.
Sarah.
Yes?
Even if it is dying, there is no excuse for destroying a planet. No one will ever have the right to do that.
But it was decided by the Federation government.
It doesn't matter whose decision it was.
Harry used to always make that face. You always looked like that when you were really serious about something. You know, I really missed that face.
Let's go. Right now, there is an anti-Federation movement that is fighting to save this planet from destruction. We need to go to their headquarters. Before I came here, I promised that I would fight with them.
All right. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. It's all right, Harry. Everything will be okay. God's on our side. I've seen him flying in the sky.
You've seen God?
Yes, I've seen him many times. He's like a great white light. It's Murato. Harry, run!
Murato.
Model ESP-4678-201. I have been ordered to take you into custody.
No! Sarah! You have to find Captain Ahab! Harry! Ahab will help us! Ahab is my friend! Harry!
She